Let's go into one of the areas that a lot of us have some issues with. Little tightness, little pain sometimes in that cervical spine or the neck. So this can come from tightness in the scalenes, the sternocleidomastoid. So I'm going to show you whenever I start getting a little tightness and a little discomfort in my neck from stress or working too much on the computer or whatever, these are the exercises that I love to do. First one, we're going to take one of these wonderful resistance bands, bring it around the neck like so, bring my hands up to where they're level, so my band is parallel to the floor, and I'm going to start off as low as I can here on the neck, and then just create just a little bit of pressure. And I'm going to start turning my head to the side, chin towards the shoulder, trying to keep that vertical spine straight up and down. And as I turn it with that opposite hand, I'm going to pull a little bit, and it's going to assist in the turning. So it helps bring me into full range. And it's focusing on that lowest cervical vertebrae. And then I do it to the other side. And I just gently go back and forth. I'm not pulling to where I bring my head and neck forward, trying to keep that perfect postural position and just lightly pull out as I rotate. And you'll feel it. It kind of grabs and assists and helps rotate. It's really nice. So you'll do 2 or 3 at that position, then just bring it up a little bit to the next vertebrae and rotate again. Nice and smooth. Usually I can start feeling a little bit of release and a little bit of relief and where that tightness is just from doing this a few times. I work up to the next one. Really pay attention to not start relaxing into it. So you hold that integrity of the posture so you can create nice positioning for the spine to get optimal results out of this. And make sure you're not turning your shoulders as well. You're holding and isolating the rest of your body as you do this nice cervical rotation. And keep moving it up. And you can feel it get into a little deeper stretch. Eventually, working up to those last couple vertebrae right at the base of the skull. And the very last one is right underneath the skull. That C1. And this feels really good if you have just any kind of tightness or discomfort going on in your neck. And you just release. Oh, that feels better already. Another one that really helps me is using my stability ball. I like to come on the side of it here and just stretch. So I'm getting a nice stretch. Now I'm going to feel a stretch through here as well, through the torso and maybe even the hip flexor, which is great. But when it's my neck that I'm focused on, I'm really noticing this nice release and stretch through here. And I'm also engaging on this side so I can get a nice fuller stretch here. Then I slowly bring myself up and contract on this side, stretch on this side. Just keep working it. up and down. One of the great ways to get muscles to relax and stop holding is that contraction and relaxation. So I'm stretching it, and then I'm contracting it. Back and forth. And whatever side I'm contracting, I'm getting nice lengthening on the other side. Just love this exercise. I do it almost every day because I've had some different trauma from bike accidents and such to my cervical spine, and this helps keep it feeling good and not locking up or seizing on me. And just feeling natural and normal. Okay, let's try the other side. So, bring myself back around to this side. I find the best way to feel stable on this exercise is if my lower leg is bent at 90 degrees and my top leg is straight. The other nice thing about this is that it allows me to get that extra stretch in another area that tends to be tight on me, which is my hip flexors, the top of the IT band, TFL, and then the fascia through the quadratus lumborum deep in the core as well. So stretching and then bringing it up. And I find if I have any stiffness in the morning, this is my go-to for the cervical spine. It's a part of my routine no matter what, even if I wake up and my neck feels good, just to keep it all in good shape. And again, because of all these other benefits from this exercise, I do this on a daily basis. It's part of my daily practice. And let's bring it up. Always finish with a little circular motion here. And the neck's feeling really nice to go throughout my day.